Good morning, everybody. I'm on the Yards bus from Lee Vining up to Tuolumne Meadows. The bus left Lee Vining at 8:15 and will arrive, I don't know, around 9 or so at the general store in Tuolumne Meadows, about a half mile away from the trail where we'll get back on and get going. Tried to hitchhike this morning, but with no success. So we take the bus, which is really a great way to get around. It's really inexpensive. It's efficient. It's comfortable. But you do have to go on their schedule. And to be honest with you, that's not that convenient for my hike. But it's going to get me there. I'm going to get back on the trail and get started. And hopefully we'll be back on the trail here in 45 minutes, an hour or so, and headed towards Sayonara Pass up north, about 3-4 days hike up. Okay, guys, finally back on the trail. It's just 5 after 9, a lot later than I wanted to start, but that's when we have to go. You guys in the back keep looking to make sure a car doesn't run my butt over from behind here. Because that could happen while I'm talking with you guys. Any rate, late start, but anxious to get moving. We're making positive miles again. Team Rabid, sorry for not bringing you in any sooner in the day, but for a change, I've been making pretty good miles. The only reason I'm flashing back to that snow-covered mountain there is we just passed out of Yosemite National Park not far back, about a half mile back. So that's one milestone. We've crossed Yosemite, kind of done with that. My plans are getting a little bit ambitious today. I'm starting to actually think about trying to make it all the way to Kennedy Meadows North, or at least to Sayonara Pass, where I can hitch a ride to Kennedy Meadows North. That is still quite a long ways away, and I'm already getting pretty tired from today. I pushed it pretty hard this morning. We've come a little over 12 miles, and it's just turning 10 o'clock, so that's a pretty doggone good day any way you look at it. But that would leave us about 17 miles or so to make it to the pass. So we'll see how it turns out. We're going to pick up the pack. We got a long downhill and then some more uphill, but hey man, that's the PCT. Good afternoon, everybody. Rabid reporting in. I'm near the top of Sayonara Pass, and I wanted to stop just short of the top for a couple of reasons, few reasons. One is to show you we're still in snow. Two is to show you, if you can look on that bald hill over there, you can see the long switchbacks of a rather desolate stretch. And three, out here, way behind us, kind of the end of the Sierra. So we said goodbye to Yosemite this morning. Now we're pretty much, I think, going to say goodbye to the Sierra. I think a lot of people consider Sayonara Pass the end of the Sierra. It's not quite the end of the PCT stretch of the Sierra. That goes up a little bit farther. But gosh guys, it's been a pretty good run through here. Glad you guys were along, glad you got to share it with me. But the terrain we're going to be going through after this is going to look quite different. You guys have already seen a lot of Northern California, and we still have almost 200 miles of that to do. So we're going to do it. Well, Team Rabbit, we're at it again. We managed to escape Dardanelle this morning without too much damage financially or otherwise, even time-wise, because we had a big day yesterday, 29.5 miles, and so we covered a lot of turf. Today we're going to do about 15 and hope to get to South Lake Tahoe on Wednesday. Today is Sunday. We're not too terribly far from the top of this ridge, another 400 or 500 feet. So we're going to keep going over the ridge, and we did get a late start. It's 11:40 now. We started about 11, so we're going to keep hiking tonight till about 7, see if we can pick up about 15 miles or so, and see where we end up. Okay, I can go no longer without sharing this. I mean, I get a lot of criticism maybe for taking too many pictures of flowers, but my goodness, you walk through this, it's like the Garden of Eden. Okay, that may be a little hyperbolic, but it's certainly like a very nice garden, and it's a pleasure to do so. I hope you guys are enjoying the view back there. This is full-on trail magic. Brats, cheeseburgers, beer's gone, but they got lots of soft drinks, and it's fantastic, man. Just what I needed to fuel me for the next few miles. So it's real.
My name is Judy, and I always come up here around my birthday, which was Friday, to
Happy
bring
birthday,
fresh
Judy.
fruit to all the PCT people coming through this area, because they usually come through about this time of year. And I'm a big PCT supporter because my brother was one of the very first people to ever complete the PCT, Dave Odell.
Okay.
So if you look up Dave Odell, he's one of the first people to ever complete it, and he attends all the Long Distance Trail Association meetings, and so I'm a big supporter of PCTers.
Awesome.
And I live in Carson City, which is about an hour and a half or hour away.
And I'm Deb, and I just love wildflowers, and I love to hike, and we just do the fruit thing every year just because it's really fun, and it's really fun to talk to all you PCTers, and you guys tell me the great conditions so I can figure out where to go hiking.
notice anything different? I mean, other than I'm not wearing a hat? Well, I'm getting my laundry done here in South Lake Tahoe, and you have to have something to change in if you don't bring any extra clothes. In my case, I don't bring any extra clothes. So just down the road, about a quarter of a mile, is a Goodwill store, and at that store I was able to purchase me a hot new little ensemble consisting of a black shirt, black plaid kind of shorts. So this is what I'm styling here. I gotta admit, it's been pretty tough beating the women off that approach me. You can see that I'm just surrounded here by women, or, well, anyway, no, I don't know where they went. But getting the laundry done, one of the big administrative functions here, keeping up with my blogs, doing my resupply, tending to my feet, getting a shower, eating lots of food. That's how I'm spending my time, and that, and starting to put together a plan to get from here to Sierra City, where I'll meet up with my wife and then hop forward to Mount Etna, where I left off about a month ago. Just to summarize, I'm pretty pleased with my progress so far. I started back in Kennedy Meadows on June 19th. Today's July 11th, so that's a little over 3 weeks to cover what's so far been almost 400 miles through the Sierra. That's pretty good for an old guy. That's a pretty good pace. And now I've got another 100 miles to go before I hop up. So when I set foot on the trail tomorrow, I'll be very quickly, I'll hit 1,500 miles. By the time I get to Sierra City, 1,600 miles. 50 miles after that, I'll be less than 1,000 miles to go on the trail. So a lot of good milestones coming up. Now, Etna's about 90 miles from the California border, I think, or less, and I can go up about that far, but then the trail's closed for about 12 miles due to a fire, so we'll have to monitor those situations and see how they turn out. But we're on trail, we're on time, we're making a good pace, and it looks like we're still in very good position to cross into Canada on my hoped-for date, which is my birthday, September 12th. I probably have cushion after that, but I'm going to push for that. And the last 6 days or so, I've averaged over 25 miles a day. So if I can maintain that pace, then there's no reason in the world why we shouldn't make it. So you guys hang on, and we'll be back in touch.